Okay, so this session is about the Role Models project, which is forming part of the Reach Out strand of the whole project. And this project has been funded by a Think Big grant from OP that went through Skill Guiding UK, and it's one of those ones. And as part of that, we've been given £300 for the project, as well as a phone that I have to record things on so that I can upload it to the O2 cloud and share it and promote the project with lots of people. It's not from the university, so English, so don't worry about that. So I'll just briefly outline what the Outreach Out Campaign is about. I tend to shorten it to the 6 letters because it's shorter. Speaking Out is about raising awareness of the Learning Development Goals, and so it's been a lot. I've spoken at county events, region events, and doing things through social media to generally raise awareness of the existence of the Learning Development Goals and the issues underlying them, and the way different projects are trying to address them. The Reach Out strand is to take action on the issues behind the goals, and especially the empowerment of girls and young women, because it is come from Guiding, and that goal is a core part of what Guiding does locally, nationally and internationally. And then Camping Out is what you do this weekend, and it aims to empower girls and women through camping experiences. So taking people camping for the first time, and sort of taking them beyond their comfort zone, learning new skills, and generally I think you develop a lot of confidence when you sleep deprived and in a field and it's wet and things like that. Okay, so this is my role model. She is Veronica Barry, and this is her. And I find her one of the most inspiring women I've ever met. She spoke at the Young Women's World Forum in 2010 in Oxfordshire, and this is one of the most great lines from Youth Centre, saying that small steps lead to huge impact and a lifetime legacy. So you can think big, but if you do it little by little, you achieve a lot more. And when you're working, I think especially with girls in Guiding, little things you do stay with them for a lifetime. She is a peace activist from Liberia, and she was responsible for sort of setting up a multi-faith movement that came together during the Civil War and made the factions sit down and start peace negotiations in a totally non-violent way. And she is now the chief executive of something like Africa Women's Network for Peace, and she works with lots of different women's organisations across the continent, trying to bring peace to Africa. And I saw her again when I was in New York with WAG in February, and she spoke again, and she was amazing as ever. But I told her about my project, and I sort of put down in tears and she hugged me, and that was an amazing experience for me because she was inspiring me so much. So this project, why I've chosen to do a Role Models project is because role models can show young people what is possible for them to achieve, and I think in mainstream media, then pictures of women are dominated by things like being an actress or being a pop star, but you don't have to be famous in that capacity to have achieved something truly worthwhile with your life and something to aspire to achieve. So this project, what I want to do is highlight other feats women have accomplished other than being famous, and maybe women who should more rightly be more famous than actresses and pop stars for what they've achieved during their lifetime. And particularly I want to highlight things that perhaps could be linked to the aims of the Learning Development Goals, and people who have worked even in small scale. So any guide leader I would say is working on the third Learning Development Goal because they're trying to empower young women. So this project, what it involves is firstly collecting profile of people's greatest female role models and compiling them together. The forms I've got online, trying to distribute as widely as possible, and I've got one for you guys to fill in today. And then from that, I want to organise an interactive exhibition event. So it will display the profiles that have already been collected. So it won't be complete, because I don't think there's ever going to be all the role models represented. So it will be continuing, anybody visiting the exhibition can contribute their role models at the same time. And then I'm going to digitise, scan in all the profiles, so it can be an ongoing online exhibition. So it's not very complex, they can be shared with anyone around the world. Okay, so what I will do is, how can you guys get involved? You don't have to do this because I've got a sheet of paper here. So you can start with filling it in. Send it back, it's what it is, you can hand it to me, or put it on your notice board in the other room. And then you'll see your role model recognised in the exhibition. And please follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook, or see our cloud on OGC. Would you like to pass on some profiles to Phyllis? Does anyone have any questions?